For You USA channel, everyone. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We are immigration experts helping entrepreneurs and professionals and spouses and fiancés live their American dream. I am attorney Mari Ribeiro, a lawyer licensed in Florida, and today we're going to be talking about what is the K-1 visa, also known as the Fiance Visa, and the K-3 visa, which is also known as the Spouse Visa. And I'm going to help you figure out which way is the best way for you to live your American dream through each of these visas. Now, before we get started, while yes, I am an attorney, it is important that you understand I am not your attorney unless we have a written agreement that says otherwise. So everything we're going to be talking about is not to be considered legal advice. It is to be considered for your educational purposes only. Now, this is because every one of you and your situations and your circumstances are unique, and that's why I invite you to reach out to us so that we can give you personalized attention and guidance on how you can live your American dream. Now, let's dive into today's video. Is the K-1 visa, which you may have heard being referred to as the Fiance Visa. So this is for people who are planning to marry, are engaged to a U.S. citizen, and are not yet married. So this visa allows you to enter the United States after you are engaged and marry your U.S. citizen within 90 days of entering the United States on your K-1 visa. So what this visa does is it grants you a temporary entry for you to get married in the United States and then apply for your adjustment of status or your green card after your marriage. So how does one file for the K-1 visa? Well, this is really done in a few different steps. So first, your fiance, who is the U.S. citizen, will file the form that's called I-129. This form cannot be filed abroad, and your U.S. citizen fiance must file it while they are in the United States. This step usually takes about 1 year to be approved, depending on the processing times. Once approved, your fiance abroad will be able to get a notice for their interview and take the required documents along with them, and the immigration officer will usually make a decision shortly after the interview. Once you are approved, then you have 6 months to enter the United States, leaving your home country, and be with your U.S. citizen fiance to get married. This is so exciting. Once you arrived in the United States, you must get married within 90 days of your entry to the United States citizen fiance that applied for your K-1 visa. Now, once you're married, then you will file for your adjustment of status based on your marriage to your United States citizen spouse and apply for your green card or your permanent residency. So now that you know all about the K-1 fiance visa, let's talk about the K-3 visa. So the process is relatively similar, but the main difference is that you are already legally married to a United States citizen outside of the United States. So your spouse will also file the I-129 while they are inside of the United States and wait for the approval. And just like in the fiance visa, the K-1 visa, you will be notified of your interview date with the U.S. Embassy in your home country. You'll appear before your interview and you'll be required to take all the documents necessary, and then you will usually receive a decision shortly after the interview. Once you are approved, then you will be authorized to travel into the United States and then file for your permanent residency through your green card application. How do you know which is the right option for you, the K-1 visa or the K-3 visa? Usually the easiest way to tell which route is the best one for you is whether you are already married or not. If you are already married to a United States citizen, you cannot file for a fiance visa. And if you are engaged and not yet married to your United States citizen spouse, you cannot file for the K3 visa, the spouse visa. Of course, there are strategies when planning your immigration to the United States, and this is another reason why it's super important for you to talk to immigration experts like D4U USA to help you strategize the way to immigrate to the United States that's going to give you the best outcomes possible. Of course, if you need help with this, D4U USA is ready to serve, and we invite you once again to contact us. We hope that you found this video helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.